Day trading live today, again, battling this very simple idea, battling the idea of waiting for confirmation. Patrick, you have to stop trying to anticipate, but you need to start trying to wait for the setups to really set themselves up. You know, looking at a stock and going, hey, this is the dip buy, this is where I want to buy. That is not the way I should be trading. You'll see in this video kind of the battle that I went through. Today, one of those days too where I just didn't take profit fully at the top, trying to take some partials today, trying to work on holding longer. But today was one of those days where if I would have just taken the full size at my profit target, if I would have just gotten out with full size, I would be green. But instead, I'm red. You can say it both ways, where if these things would have went higher, I would have been green. It would have been a beautiful day. The action just wasn't there today. So I'm just going to walk away with a small red day, and then maybe we'll come back tomorrow and see what happens on Friday, see if the volume comes back. If not, it's just one of those things. We'll be waiting, we'll be watching, so let's do it. Stay tuned. Before we get into the live action, really quickly, today at 4:30 over at speedtrader.com, there's going to be a link down in the description below. There'll be a link in the comments. You can sign up for a free webinar. There's no strings attached. You do not have to pay for anything. You literally just come, hang out. We'll talk about stocks and we'll talk about trading small caps, kind of just going over the process of getting into trading these crazy stocks, you know, what you need, what you should be looking for. Just sharing my experience over the last 2 years of trading these crazy stocks. And we'll talk about it in the webinar. So it's at 4:30 today. There's a link below. You got to sign up. It's free, totally free. There's no DVD. There's no catch. You just come, you show up, and we'll talk. We'll talk about it. I'll see you guys there. Let's get into the live action. Market's about to open here. Keeping an eye on CNTF. Trying to see if this 375 area is going to turn into support there and get this move. I've been sitting here. I was almost about to buy the dip here. Down there at 375, you can see it pulled down there at 371. I was sitting here looking at it like, oh, no, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait for open. But maybe I should have bought the dip. Maybe I should have bought the dip there. We'll see. Let's see what happens here. I think if we can get CNTF above $4 again and look for opportunity above $4 there. Okay, so CNTF has a small float. They have news. Let's see if this can get back above $4. So holding that support right there at the 475 area. Oh, spiking up there above 4. A little slow to get out as well. So getting that break over 4 and just dropping right down there from 390 down there 370. Kind of out of it today, honestly. I'm trying to make excuses here, but I woke up this morning and I don't know if you guys remember, I talked about the other day how to get a root canal. Well, I've been on this, I've been taking this antibiotics for the root. I've been taking antibiotics, and I woke up this morning and just had like this really gnarly stomach pain. It's hurting. It's hurting me bad. So, let's see. CNTF. Honestly, feeling lightheaded right now. I don't know if it's because I lost money or feeling lightheaded because of the medication. But you can see that drop there from $4, just right down there to that support area. Let's see if CCIH pulls back here a little bit. Bounce off that 150s. Up there, 153. Look for this to push up there above $1.60 from there. If it's above $1.60. I'm some trouble there at the $1.58. Like to see this break over $1.60. Take half there, $1.63 area. Big buyer there, $1.45. Looking for it to hold. I want to see that $1.45, $1.47 area bounce here. If there's a push from here up there above $1.60. If it's strong, we should get this push right away and break above $1.60. If this is going to go, get through that resistance there. Let's push in, get some more volume. Let's the volume ramp up here. Need to get double the volume. Get through that $1.60 right here. Nope. $1.60. Trying to push there. There we go. Take half there, $1.63. And look for the rest to push up there, $1.70 or possibly higher. I'll take $1.73 if we can get it here. If there's a push, not pushing there. Get above that $1.67 area. and get moving higher here. It's not showing the strength that we need. Got 1,000 shares left there from that entry there, $1.53. Stop there at $1.50. Got the VWAP, got the EMA sitting right there at $1.50. Let's see if we can push back up here. It's in the 5-minute chart there, that big wick on the top of that candle that we sold into. That's not a good sign. Need some more volume here. Giving this trade a little bit more time here. Still just having trouble there. $1.60 area. Take it there, $1.58. Just not liking how it's getting stuck there, $1.60. So there's the opposite of what we're looking for. We're looking for that break above $1.60. So we're thinking if it breaks above $1.60 on this, we're going to get this push the same way. So this broke down like that. You can see it had two options there. Obviously, you know, 50-50. This is going to go up. This is going to go down. But you can see how this is just right at that point. So we're either going to break above. If we break above $1.60, this would have spiked back to probably high of day or higher, probably 170 area. But you can see how it broke to the downside, and then we got that 10-cent move down. So that's what I was looking for on the upside. There was no shares to short, so there's only one way to play that at that point. Really, it was me looking for that opportunity spiking up there. And we'll see if this finds some support there again at $1.50. And then that $1.60 area is going to be that area that we're watching again. See if we get a little bit of a pullback here. Jumping in there at 341. Looking for this to spike above 360s. Got my stop there, 330 area. I'll take half above 350 if we get up there. Jumping out there, not liking how that just cracked right below 340, not holding the support there. So jumping out quickly there. See if this 330 area turns into support there. Looking at here, ABIL, small size. They're at 790. See if this thing can't jump up here, back above $8. We've seen this thing do some big moves before. So that's kind of what. Big spread right here. See if we can get this pop back up a little bit. Jumping out of it there. Just not doing what we needed to do. The STAF over here. That was a bad trade. Bad trade there. Really bad. So we're at 330 here. See if we can't hold this trend right here. Keep that stop. Quick stop down there. The 326 area. Risk 4 cents. I think we can get back above 340 if this can hold here. And then maybe above 340, get it back up there to the high of day. This consolidates here for a little bit. Got the EMAs, got the VWAP, got everything lining up right there. Showing some support there on the 5-minute chart as well with the VWAP. And got that EMA down there as well. So let's see if this 330 area can hold this here and we can spike up there. Go 334, 340. Go up there to 336, 340, and then spike up there. We're looking to have some trouble there. Seller stepping in there at 331. Might have to jump out of this one. I'm afraid this volume's just going to dry up and this thing's going to just get smacked down. So we got to get this pushing up here. Get some buyers stepping back in. Get this moving higher. Some buyers sitting there at 330 right now. Let's see if they can hold this up there. Get above that 335 area. 333. All right, so now we're getting some buyers stepping in there. Volume increasing. Okay, 338. Big seller sitting there. Starting to get more volume there. Volume increasing. Beautiful. That's what we want to see there. There's that volume increase. There's that action. All right, let's see if we can get it back up there. High of day. 360s. Sell 300 shares there at 341. And then basically this is a free trade at that point. So we'll just got to play this one and let it run. Sit back and let the action come to us, baby. get over 350. I think we're going to get back above high of day there. Let's see, above 360, I think it's off to the races there. You can see the volume coming back in there once we got that breakout. So now above 350 there. 353. Volume increasing through this whole move right here. This is very good. I want to see that volume increasing. Let's see if we can get above high of day there at 360, up there to the 370s. Looks to sell another 300 shares there, above 350 here. Again, filled another 300 shares there at 351. Now let's see if we can get this break over high of day there at 360. Right back down there at 330. Did not like that move, jumping out there. Didn't want it to go red on me. Look at that. Just from 350 back down there to 330. Get denied there. Coming back up. Let's see if this is going to... That is not bullish. And really what it comes down to there is just the volume. You know, the volume's not... If the volume's not there, if there aren't buyers that are willing to jump in there, then this is what happens. You get a drop from 338 down there to 315 on that 1 minute candle. Just instantly, just boom. And look at this 5 minute candle now from 355 down there to 320, 313. That's not a good sign overall here. You can see CCIH from that 166 area down there to 138, breaking down there. Just really was looking for that move there. I wanted that move higher there. That would have been beautiful, and just not getting it. You can see once that kind of just broke down there, it was just done. So kind of frustrating. This is one of those days where, you know, I'm trying to hold longer. I'm trying to really kind of get the whole move here. And this is one of those days where I would just be better off taking profit on that first pop like this here. Would have been a lot better just taking 2,000 shares there instead of trying to, you know, wait for the next move. It's just kind of how it works sometimes. You're going to have those days where it's going to be better just to take profit quickly and just get out and walk away kind of thing. And then, you know, I'm trying to really, you know, get out partial, stuff like that. I'm always trying different things. But obviously, you know, today was one of those days where I would have just been better off taking profit in one quick swoop instead of trying, you know, to get that full move there. Same thing with STAF here. I should have just taken the full STAF here. Should have just taken the rest 700 shares there at 351, seeing that this had the resistance there. That was really just, maybe it's just me being a little bit greedy. Maybe that I was red on the day, so I'm thinking, you know, oh, I just wanted this thing to run so then I can get green. And I think that's kind of what went down there. Just kind of like, oh, man, you know, I'm trying to get back green, and that's really not how I should be trading. I should have just taken the profit there, seeing that the resistance was holding it down there. You know, if this was really strong, this would have had that move there, pulled back, and then it should have got there to the 360s. If it got to 360 and then had a little bit of a pullback, that's okay. It should have, you know, it shouldn't have really kind of double topped. It shouldn't have had that resistance kicking in right there and holding it down. That right there should have been a sign like, hey, I probably need to take profit there and just get out with a full size instead of letting this drop on me. You know, I got off a break even there, but the problem is, you know, I could have gotten, you know, I could have gotten $80 more there on that trade, and that would have put me a little bit closer back green on the day. Really, today, the big problem for me, I think, was this trade, CNTF. Just was frustrating. I think my big problem today really was this trade here on CNTF. The risk reward just wasn't there. I was kind of just a little bit of FOMO, a little bit of chasing. You know, seeing this kind of bouncing around there, thinking, okay, you know, we're holding there. This is gonna ramp up. We're gonna spike above that 410. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be awesome. And that just really wasn't a good plan there. The better trade would have been me waiting for this area to break this resistance area, you know, getting up there 425, and then turning that resistance into support. And I always need to be reminding myself to wait for that confirmation. This buying here is just basically me trying to guess, or me basically gambling on the idea this is going to break higher, where I really should have waited for that break higher and then look for the opportunity to jump in at that point. And you can see, luckily, I got out quickly there. I didn't get stubborn. Luckily, I got out quickly there. This was obviously way too much of a drop there. I wasn't trying to get out that low, but that's just kind of what happens. You can see it went from 390 and just dipped right down there. There was no time to get out. And then also, I was kind of dazed and confused this morning. I don't know, just kind of dazed and confused. So this trade here on ABIL was way too much of a gamble there. It was kind of just like hoping and praying there, and then the spread just got me. And that's what happens when you trade these stocks with no volume. The spread can crush you. You know, I was trying to get out there 780 area, so I really would have only risked 10 cents on, 300 shares there. So it would have been a $30 loss, but you can see the spread just got me there, and it pulled all the way down there to 755, and now it's down there to 720. So a good thing I wasn't stubborn there, and just one of those things. This was not what I should have been doing there. Should have stayed away from that. The volume just wasn't there. That was 100% a bad trade. Bad trade there. So put that in my brain. Bad trade, Patrick. A little bit of over trading. A little bit of just forcing that trade. I felt pretty good about this entry here. This is a good entry. This was a pretty good entry here. This here wasn't so good. The risk was okay. I took, 341, got out there at 337. So risked 4 cents for this to turn back up there. Really, I gotta be careful when I'm buying these pullbacks like that. Just because, seeing that wick was there, seeing that selling pressure was hitting it, that was just not the buy. The buy was definitely down here in this support area like I had got. That was a nice little buy there at the 330. You can see up there to 350 later on. So that's a 20-cent move. And really, I was only risking, 4 cents. So 326 would have been my stop. And you can see how beautiful this risk reward is there. Down there, 326, risk 4 cents, boom. Risk 4 cents right here. And then for a possible 10, 20-cent move or higher. If we would have got that move above 360, I think we could have easily probably got back up there to 375 and higher from there. But really, this was a good trade. I feel good about this trade. This was not so good. A little bit of chasing, a little bit of trying to buy the dip there. I think a lot of times I keep doing this where I'm like just trying to find the bottom. I'm trying to find it. I'm not letting the bottom show itself, where this pulls all the way back down here, and then I'm looking at it like, okay, there's kind of a support area. This is probably going to be a bottom for now. And you can see just the difference in the trades. You can see when the actual setup is there, the difference in just the overall trade. You can probably see from watching the video how it was much calmer. I felt more confident in the move, where these trades, it's like, oh, I'm in. And then all of a sudden, oh, it's crashing, I'm out. So that's the big thing that I need to work on. I really just need to work on making sure that I'm entering on what I see on the chart, not just like, oh, it's up here at 360. Maybe I'll jump in here at 340. Why? Why was that 340 area my entry? Hard to say, really. But that's kind of just what was going on today. The volume just not really there. A couple stocks, just not having the action that we needed to get the moves that we wanted. And I paid the price for it. Jumping in here on CNTF, see if we get a bounce off that 330 area back up there towards the 350s. Little squeeze back up 340 here. Beautiful. Just what we needed. Buying the dip, selling the rip, baby. Only $50 on the day now. And that's really all we needed. I'm happy with that, actually. So I'm going to walk away and let's give away some t-shirts. Let's give away some t-shirts here. Use this website. It's a YouTube random comment picker. All right, so it's 115. Let's do it. Start. Random picker. Totally random. Winner, XROJSA. All right, that's one. Let's pick another one. The next one is Kimura Beats. Perfect. Pick another winner. Hitesh. I don't know how this kid does it. He always wins. And this is a totally random website, and he somehow still wins. Awesome. That's awesome. Really amazing. So let's do one more. We'll do 4. And the winner is Jacob Merkelowitz. Okay, there you go. So those 4 winners. Don't worry, we'll give away more shirts in the next couple of videos. But if your name popped up there, send me an email with your information and all that, and we'll get you a t-shirt. There you go. Easy as that. So also don't forget today, got the webinar today, 4:30 at speedtrader.com. I'll put a link down below if you want to check that out. It's free, totally free for everybody to come, come hang out, see what it's all about. Come hang out. We'll talk about stocks and who knows. We'll have some fun. I'll talk to you guys later on.